Hi, welcome to today's podcast from growingstartup.com. And today we are going to talk about how to use other people's social media profiles and pages to make money for yourself. And I was thinking about this the other day that there are so many people online who have pages, have blog posts, have Instagram, profiles, but are not making any money. I mean, a lot of people actually even have more likes than they have money in the bank. So they have websites and stuff, and the websites are not paying for themselves. So every month they are paying domain fees or hosting bills, but they're not making any money from it. And this is supposed to solve that. So I was driving the other day and I saw this little billboard banner thingy, and the person was selling socks, like really colorful socks, the kind of socks if you're a dressy, stylish person you would wear, with your pants. And what occurred to me was that the person had just put up the post, the banner and a phone number. But I was like, wait, this is such a lazy, a really lazy way of marketing. But I mean, you do what you know, and I mean, I don't know what else the person is doing to grow their business, so I can't judge them. But it reminded me of this guy. I think it was a year or two ago. And what he did was that he was selling socks as well. That's what's interesting about this. And the socks were almost even similar. And what he did was he found people on Instagram. He found especially women who were like fitness models and stuff on Instagram, and he approached them and he gave them, if I remember correctly, about $30 each. He contacted them on Instagram and gave them about $30 each, and all they had to do was wear his socks. You know, and what's interesting about this is he said he figured out that a lot of guys, even if they don't follow these girls, they keep checking out pages of girls who are like a little scantily clad, in gym gear and stuff like that. And so he figured that he wants a lot of guys to buy his socks, and a lot of guys watch these girls. So, and a lot of these girls, tell you the truth, are not being paid anything. Like, it would even surprise you that a lot of models make really really little money. Like I heard about this model who gets paid about 15K per photo shoot, but she only gets about four major photo shoots a year. So I mean, it's a tough business for them. But this guy decided to capitalize on that. He sent the girls about $30, and they all they had to do was wear the socks. I mean, if you give me $30 to wear socks, I probably would do that. And what happened was that he sold about $25,000 worth of socks in 3 or 4 months, something ridiculous like that, something low like that, And he, like, 25K for 4 months of work. That's pretty good, and I'm sure he didn't spend more than $300 or $500 in getting these girls to wear it. So it's something that can also be applied to other things in business. And like what I want you to take from this is think about what are other people doing in other industries that you are not doing yourself. So think about this. When you look at doctors, right? Doctors who even have private practices, most of them advertise or market the same way. They either have like a billboard or they have an ad in the newspaper, and usually those are like the two main ways that they advertise, right? You wouldn't find them doing what's perhaps a company like Unilever or Nestle or Microsoft or Apple would do. You wouldn't find them on TV, on billboards, on radio, in magazines with their own direct mail, Facebook ads, Snapchat ads. You don't find them doing that many things. You find them doing just maybe one, two, three things that they're comfortable with. So that means that everybody in that industry, maybe 90% of people in that industry, are doing the exact same thing. And it's the same way with internet entrepreneurs and creative entrepreneurs. A lot of people are doing the exact same thing. They are just buying ads, or they are, putting up a blog post, then they'll repost it on other pages and hope that somebody's going to pick it up. And that's not a sustainable way of growing your business. So if you do what other people in your industry are not doing because you've borrowed it from another industry, you will make more money. And think about the company like FedEx, right? what FedEx did that was one of their major innovations from a guy called Fred Smith was he saw how the banking system in America sends a lot of like checks and things to one location. So it was like a hub and spoke model where you send everything to one location so that by morning everything leaves that location to the different parts of America. So you centralize the collection part and then you distribute from there. And that's what they ended up doing. And so he took something from banking and put it in the logistics and delivery and transportation industry. And everybody knows where FedEx is today. So for your blog, for your website, for your business, look for look for people who already have a following. They may not be in your industry and they don't have to be in your industry. So let's say if you're a fashion brand, look for people who like dress really well and have 10,000, 20,000, 500,000 people following them on Instagram, following them on Facebook, and talk to them. Say, hey, I have this product. I believe it's a lot of value for people like you and people who follow you. I will give you, $100. I'll give you $50. I'll give you whatever amount. It will even surprise you how low they will take. I know some Instagram pages charge about $150. Some even charge $50 to upload like your product. And if these people have even 50,000 constant followers, and the way to do this is that make sure that these people upload often, and also that they have a lot of people commenting on their posts. At least they should have an average of, let's say, 200 people commenting on each post. You don't want someone who uploads stuff and nobody cares about them. You want someone who actually has a following that is concerned about what they do and is interested. So you offer the person your value, offer to pay them, and if you've watched the video on host beneficiary and leverage, I would say that go as far as saying that everybody who comes from your page and buys from me, I will not only give you a cut of what they buy today, but what they buy from me again in the next 3 4 months. So if and the way to do this is to come up with like an affiliate link that the person can click and buy from you. If you don't know how to set up an affiliate link, check out sites like ClickBank and so on. They'll show you how to set up an affiliate link. But that is one way to grow your business, because if even 100 people buy your product and 100 people buying your products, that's at at $100, that's good money. You can make 10K in a day from somebody else's Instagram page. So think about the guy who sold the socks with the Instagram models, and think about how you can do this yourself. Check out growingstartup.com, subscribe to the blog, and I'll be sending you more stuff. Thank you.